Hi everyone, my name is Chih-Hao. I'm a licensed real estate broker in Illinois. Today we have Sandeep here with us. He's a licensed real estate attorney in Illinois. I've been working with him for the past few years and he's here today to answer some of our questions. Hi Sandeep, welcome. Could you please talk about yourself a little bit?
Yes, my name is attorney Sandeep Basran. I've been practicing real estate law here in Chicago and Chicagoland for 16 years, and I've represented clients from empty parcels of land, buying and selling, to penthouses in downtown Chicago. And on top of that, I grew up in Chicagoland, so I'm very familiar with Chicago and the suburbs.
So the first question is, do sellers or buyers need attorney during their buying or selling process?
Yes, it is highly recommended that a buyer or seller have an attorney. One is that this is a very big financial transaction. So you want to have an attorney's eyes on the contract, on the terms, and on top of that, an experienced attorney who can tell you this is normal, this is not normal, and then also get you to the finish line, which is a smooth closing.
My second question is, what does a real estate attorney do during the buying or selling process?
So the attorney will review the contract, review the terms, work with your lender, and also be present at the closing, which is something that's very important to me, to be at the closing with the client, to explain all the documents and to explain to them what the next steps will be.
My third question is, how much does it cost to hire a real estate attorney?
The price varies if you're buying or selling. If you're buying, then the cost is about $750 depending on attorney to attorney, but more or less. And then if you're selling, it's a little bit less, generally about $500. So compared to the purchase price of the property, it's not very much at all.
My fourth question is, what are the biggest issues you're seeing right now when buying or selling a home?
So the most common and probably the biggest issue that I see on a consistent basis is related to the inspection, whether you're buying or selling. So during the process of buying or selling a home, an inspector should come to the house and find all the deficiencies inside the house, and then the parties need to negotiate a resolution. So that's the part that is probably the most commonly difficult part of a contract. But once you get through that, then it's usually pretty smooth sailing.
Could you please explain what the closing is like for a buyer or a seller?
So it's slightly different for a buyer or a seller. If you're buying and you're using a lender, then you do need to attend the closing in person. And of course, I will be there at the closing, explaining and walking you through all of the documents. Now, a seller does not need to attend the closing. Those documents can be signed ahead of time, for the most part electronically with e-signatures nowadays. A small portion of the documents do require ink signatures with the notary. But if you're a buyer and you're doing a cash deal, then you do not need to attend the closing either. So if it's a cash deal, neither buyer or seller need to attend the closing. If it's a lender deal, then the buyer does need to attend the closing.
Thank you, Sandeep, for answering all our questions today. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions regarding real estate, if you need an attorney to represent you, please contact us. Thank you.